Okay, I've arrived at the property, and the first thing I'm doing is walking around. I'm looking down the alley, and then I'm looking how the property sits to the alley, and there's more than one piece of property here. And then I'm also looking down the street, both ways, what's across the street, in all directions. So that is one of the first things you want to do. You want to really establish the location and what's important to the marketplace. So not what do I want to see in the neighborhood, it's what do buyers want to see. That's the number one way that you value. And again, you got to value who your target demographic is, and you got to target who wants to live in the neighborhood and move into the neighborhood. Where do they work? What kind of things do they like to do in their leisure time? These all go into the cumulative effect of creating a valuation or a strategy for valuation. See how nice and quiet the street is? Do you think that increases the value or decreases the value? Trick question. If this was a commercial property, that would decrease the value. On commercial, it's all about car count and foot traffic and how many people are being drawn into the neighborhood. Right now, I'm working on a residential analysis. So, quiet street, very good. Right now I'm walking around, I'm looking at the roof, I'm looking at the windows, the siding, and the way that the home faces. You know, this is a little bit of trivia. Some people won't buy a house if the front door faces the wrong way or the oven is facing the wrong way. So you got to take all those kind of things into consideration when you're doing a valuation. Right now, I'm looking at the property lines, looking to see if it looks like there's any encroachments or anything along those lines. And so far, we're looking pretty good. Now I'm taking a look at the fence, the condition of it. Might need a little bit of paint or weatherization and protection. Another hidden cost right now, I'm looking at this wall right here. Retaining walls can be super expensive. We're lucky here. This one is made out of 2-man boulders, and so they're big rocks, which can be moved. If it starts to collapse, you just restack them. So that's good in this case. And we're looking at a 3-tab roof. And we're also looking at the electrical service now too. We're happy to see that there's been some updating, but they've kind of sistered on to the old service. So that's definitely going to come into account for how we look at it. And yeah, we got some gutter things to talk about. Some of the roof has moss, but overall, we're happy. Lots more work to do before this analysis is complete.